A very good morning to our Honorable Chairman, sir, members of Board of Management, Shri Uday Birjeji, our esteemed guest Shubham Dashji, co-founder and CMO, IG Drones, Shri Sunil Kumar Paswan, Senior Executive, IG Drones, my beloved faculty and staff members and dear students. We begin with a short video displaying the journey of WIPS TC, its vibrant campus and state-of-the-art infrastructure.
WIPS, Vivekanand Institute of Professional Studies, is a landmark on the map of the nation, situated in the capital city of India, Delhi. Our 21 years of legacy is built on the vision and teachings of Swami Vivekanand to sharpen intellect, chisel character, and harness possibilities of tomorrow through a rigorous curriculum, innovative pedagogy, and holistic growth approach. One of the most preferred educational destinations for students across the country. WIPS offers the best undergraduate and postgraduate programs in law, journalism, engineering, IT, business studies, economics, English, and many more. Consistently ranked amongst top educational institutions in the country. Award-winning professors, state-of-art infrastructure, high-end sports facilities, and a place for overall holistic development. In the WIPS campus, you find more than 7,500 students, 275 plus faculty members, 300 plus companies on board, and 18,000 alumni networks. WIPS is more than a college. It's a thriving intellectual community of students, professors, and staff working together to produce excellence. WIPS believe that education is a fundamental right for every human being. WIPS is not a college just to earn a degree. It's a place empowering the future generations for a promising tomorrow. In the right place, creativity is the river. You will have access to more than 40 plus clubs and multi-event activities. We dance, we learn, we sing, we perform, we run, we play, we enjoy. We go to the end of the world and go beyond. We are the one extra stroke of brilliance. We become engineers, scientists, lawyers, artists, journalists, entrepreneurs, leaders.
We here make future leaders.
And much more. A pioneer educational institution of Delhi offers programs in various disciplines. We welcome you to the WIPS. Experience WIPS, Vivekanand Institute of Professional Studies.
Thank you, sir. I now request all the dignitaries to please take their respective places on the dais. So I request you all to please take your places on the dais. Chairman, sir, respected Honorable Chairman, sir, members of the management, our esteemed guests, Shivam Dashji and Shri Sunil Kumar Paswan ji. Thank you all. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you gathered here today for this auspicious occasion. It is with great pleasure and excitement that we gather here today for a momentous occasion, the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between WIPS TC and IG Drones. This collaboration marks the beginning of an exciting journey towards innovation, advancement, and progress. Before we begin, I request Chairman Sir to present a bouquet of flowers to Mr. Shivan Dashji to formally welcome him on campus. Now I request Vineet Sir to present a lotus of felicitation to Mr. Shivam Dash. Now, I request Bindal Sir to present a bouquet of flowers to Mr. Sunil Kumar Paswan and florally welcome him to campus. Hereafter, I request Uday Birjeji to present a crystal lotus to Mr. Sunil Kumar Paswan and felicitate him. IG Drones is a renowned leader in the field of drone technology, known for its cutting-edge solutions and pioneering contribution to the industry. Their expertise and innovation has revolutionized the way we approach the use of drones for various applications, including surveying, mapping, and inspections. On the other hand, we at WIPS TC are committed to excellence in multiple domains, including engineering and technology, with a track record of producing skilled professionals and fostering research and development initiatives. Now, I request our esteemed Chairman, Sir, Dr. H.C. Watts, to share his words of wisdom and enlighten us with a keynote address.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all of you. How many of you are awake here? How many of you are awake? Awake and enlightened? I'm using the word enlightenment now. You are awake, but not enlightened. Is that correct? Enlightenment comes afterwards. I'm supposed to say a few words of wisdom, isn't that? And wisdom dawns on who? Those who dwell within and not outside. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kasyut dukkha bhavet. May you be witness to all that is auspicious. May you be free from all sufferings. And may you be free from all miseries. Let all of you be in a state of immense joy. Today is a very auspicious occasion. When I say Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kasyut Dukkha Bhavet. It's a very, very auspicious occasion. Let's be witness to all that is auspicious. Let's be free from suffering. Let's be free from all miseries. Let's all be at peace. Shom Dash, I'm really amazed. I'm the co-founder of and CMO of the IG Drones. IG Drones is a very popular name and now becoming a household name very soon. Anything which is flying is something very fascinating. Ever since you see things flying, we used to see the birds flying up, and what lends power to their wings is something is yet to be discovered. We all want, to fly, but then we don't have power enough, strength enough to our wings to fly and to fly and to fly at different altitudes, at different planes of thinking, at different levels of thought. Because we hardly dwell upon the ultimate reality, the ultimate existence, the ultimate essence that sustains each one of us. So all flying objects have been fascinating the world, the capture of imagination. The birds are flying. Earlier the birds used to fly. And now the replica of it, the drones, is nothing but a replica of the birds flying at different altitudes with different objectives to serve and with different purposes, with different, you call it variants, different variants of drones are now coming. Different specifications, different objectives, 900 odd drones in one go to attack Israel from Iran. The latest happening. And all those drones were not simply drones to do a photography or capture some army installations, military installations, or strategic installations, or your strategic assets like airports or anything. They had gone to attack a sovereign country. 900 drones. And the swarm drone, technology was first introduced to me by no other than Uday Birje. Was a small company starting with a very small capital called the Bot Lab. And the Bot Lab seems to have now attained almost monopoly in swarm drone technology. May that be beating the retreat, or may that be the Republic Day or any other occasion. When India celebrates, Bot Lab drones are witnessed flying high and in a particular formation, giving a very beautiful spectacle. And that's what I thought I should discuss with Duje, who is a originator of the ideas, who is very innovative and creative man, who always walks on a think street, is thinking all the time. So I said, Uday, let's talk about drones and let's bring this technology here. Now the whole purpose of this technology is for the consumption of these students sitting on the back benches. This is to create generation, this is to generate employment. Remember this, many of you sitting here, asleep you are, if you are in deep slumber, you need to rise unawake and stop not till the goal is reached. Why are we undertaking all this exercise of bringing IG drones, requesting Shom to come here and sign a memorandum of association? There's nothing that we gain as a management. We want you to begin fully employed, to be placed in cutting-edge technology areas which are much in demand. your placements, you're equipping you with the best of technology, cutting-edge technology today. And just those are not just the flying machines. Right from spraying insecticides to targeting defense installations to strategic assets, anything drones can achieve what human beings could achieve. The UAE, the unmanned aircraft now, you don't need to put the man at risk. So there are multiple objectives that it serves. Machine is doing what the man ought to have done. Machine is substituting human beings. Engineering students in particular, if they are really not hands-on the trends that are going on now today, if you don't catch up with the times, you'll be obsolete, you'll be redundant, you'll be useless sitting home, you'll be a liability to your parents. There's a wake-up call for you, all of you students. If you don't get down hands-on with any technology, tomorrow you'll be obsolete and thrown out. Nobody will employ you because no running concern like the IG drones would like to have the liabilities. They want to have assets who can contribute to their revenue. If they don't grow, you don't grow. So you need to keep your minds open and your hands always at work, doing something, not sitting idle. One hand on the other. It's a privilege and a very great honor that IG Drones, co-founder, the CMO, Shubham is here to sign agreement, memorandum of understanding. I have great pleasure in introducing to you to Shri Ajay Bindo, the Vice Chairman here. Mr. Vineet, as you know, he always comes and works with you, raises your labs and takes care of the entire running of the engineering college. And as and when I need guidance in the area of quantum computing, quantum information, when I need the resource persons for that, because these are the branches which are going to progress. And I kept 3 days reserved now, 3-4 days. I'll be talking to students on one basis, each one of you. I want to know your areas of strength and weaknesses. Similarly, I will talk to each one of the faculty members with regard to what contribution have they made towards the academic and the corporate growth of the institution, to know what their weaknesses are, to know what their strength is, and to know what the frustrations could be because of the management. It's going to be spilling the beans within the house. And we do a complete autopsy on this. I come on a mission I was just relaxing at my brother's farmhouse, duly looked after well, taken care. I pulled myself out of the comfort zone. I said, no, I cannot let the boys and girls' future go in peril. I don't want your careers to be hampered because we have opened up an engineering college. It is incumbent on us to see that you get placed. But placements can only take place when you put rigor. And the faculty puts academic rigor and research. So with these words, I will only say that, as Swamiji said, Utishtata, Jagrata, Prapta Varani Bodhata, rise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. I want you to have muscles of iron, nerves of steel, inside which dwells a mind of the same material as that of which a thunderbolt is made. Today you can afford to sleep, remain in a state of stupor, slumber, but mind you, tomorrow's times to come will make you regret and come to a grief that you didn't wake up to the opportunities which are being offered to you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your visionary leadership has guided WIPS TC to new heights of excellence, and we are deeply grateful for your unwavering support and guidance. Before moving ahead, let me give a brief overview of School of Engineering and Technology at WIPS. We at VSET are presently running 5 different branches, namely BTech in Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning, Artificial Intelligence Data Science, Industrial IoT, CSE, and VLSI. We are also introducing 2 new courses from this year onwards, CSE with specialization in cybersecurity and CSE in applied mathematics. This is in alignment with the national education policy and enables us to embrace multidisciplinary learning. Our approach here is very hands-on, project-based, and we strive for a more experiential learning. So we believe this is the need. This indeed is a great opportunity for us all. Now, I take upon the privilege of requesting our esteemed Professor of Practice, Shri Uday Raghunath Birjeji, to take the center stage and highlight the roles of drones in Viksit Bharat, and also dope us with the new partnership with IG Drones.
Happy morning. All I can say is I'm standing here with goosebumps for multiple reasons, because possibly in my almost about 2 years of engagement with WIPS, I have today an overwhelming feeling, because this is one technology which is, possibly a game changer for the country. So vast with 1.4 billion kind of population. So, and also I'll tell you, multiple reasons, as I said, I am overwhelmed, because I came to VIPS about 2 years back to introduce and maybe try to inspire students like you in current and futuristic technologies. But whenever I'm thinking about introducing something new, chairman is already about a decade ahead. So about 3 months back, I just noticed that he had put a comment to Bodhi, the CEO, saying that we want to create more Bodhi kind of people, and Bodhi is their CEO, and I look at the same Bodhi kind of inspiration from Shivam as well as Sunil Kumarji here. And the whole essence is not just about drone. I think they have a fantastic story. So I will also tell you, see, the drone is nothing but some form of an aircraft, okay? And if you are familiar, aircraft, in India, there was only one aircraft company in my memory about 30, 40 years back when I was a student like you, where I did my internship. Do you know which was that aircraft company? Huh? Which one? Indian Airlines was an aircraft services company. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, was the only aircraft company about 30 years back, when roughly 30, 35 years back, when I was a student like you studying in BMS College of Engineering. And I did my internship. I also had an offer to join them, not because my father served there as a general manager of HAL, which was one of the most top positions. And so I'm almost reliving my childhood, because I used to go to HAL and watched those wonderful Jaguars and, the MiG-21s and the today Sukhois and the Tejas. Even today I go to the airfields, which is close to my house in Yelahanka, to watch these wonderful flying machines. So I'm almost living my childhood, I can say, in front of these great innovators. And also, as I said, the legacy in India, which I also partly carry, Hindustan Aeronautics in India was started, I would say, co-founded by the Mysore Maharaja. I don't know if you know, Hindustan Aeronautics was started by a businessman called Walchand. And the land for setting up HAL was given by the Mysore Maharaja. And that is the kind of pioneering history that India has. And the drones are nothing but smaller, miniature, I would say, versions of the same thing that came from pioneers like the Mysore Maharaja 30, 40 years back. Okay, so having said that, I don't want to take much time, but what inspires me about IG drones is number of things. In my journey in the last 2 years, in many of the entrepreneurial talks, I've always emphasized that students like you, youngsters like you, champions of change like you for Bharat should become job givers and not job seekers. There's nothing wrong in working for a corporate company or a MNC or a government company or a government organization, nothing wrong. But today, if India has to progress, if India has to become Viksit Bharat by 2047, we need more people like that. Shivam and Sunil Kumar and the Bodhi and Sambit, whom I know personally, who are actually a great inspiration because they started this company in 2018, almost like just before COVID, with zero revenue. Today they are a 100 crore company in 4-5 years. I think at least for this fantastic achievement, they need a great round of applause. It's almost on a daily basis, I meet and mentor new startups across the country. It's not easy. Believe me, 0 to 100 crores in 5 years is not a joke, especially in a technology like this, which involves manufacturing. Services companies like Flipkart and so many e-commerce companies, possibly they can become unicorns overnight. But it's not easy because it's a challenge. I was involved in the drone policy in 2016. In fact, I was also mentoring a drone company, which was a drone taxi company. And they could not move forward. They had to pivot because the policy was not supporting some of their ambitions. But today, all those hurdles have been taken away. And thanks to the inspiring, visionary leadership of Prime Minister Modi, he has, in fact, most recently I saw one of these quotes, and I think a statement, he said every farmer should have one drone. And these are the people like IG Drones which will make that vision into a reality. Okay? So there is one last point I want to mention. I think Chairman Sir said that why you must make your stint in a college, in a, I would say, futuristic, visionary institution like VIPS, make the maximum use of this is because today entrepreneurship, innovation is happening not in multinational companies like Google or Microsoft or whatever. It is happening in institutions like VIPS. The seeds are sown here. In fact, Shivam was telling me that story that they started this drone company in a small way in their college when they were studying. So more than the fantastic technology they bring in, please take maximum inspiration from these youngsters. They are like my daughters who are just, hardly not even 30 years possibly. Thank you very much, Shivam and Sunil Kumar for coming and joining us, and look forward to a fantastic journey ahead. And I think we have some ambitious plans with the support of Chairman Sir and Vinit ji and Deepali ma'am, who have worked really hard. Because I tell, jokingly, I tell Shivam and Bodhi, their CEO, saying that it is easy to get an appointment with Modi, Prime Minister Modi, but it's so difficult because they're so busy across the country. Thank you, Shivam, for joining us. Thank you, Sunil Kumar, and I look forward to more insights into drone technologies and enjoy the rest of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your words of wisdom did motivate us all. Today, as we come together to formalize this partnership, we envision a future filled with possibilities. This MOU signifies our mutual commitment to collaborative research, technological innovations, and knowledge exchange. Together, we will explore new frontiers, push the boundaries of innovation, and address the evolving needs of our community as a whole. Through this partnership, we wish to leverage the collective strengths of WIPS TC and IG drones to drive positive change and create lasting impact. By combining our respective resources, expertise, and creativity, we will pave the way for groundbreaking solutions that will shape the future of the institution, nation, and the world. I now request our Honorable Chairman, Sir, and Mr. Shivam Dash to please do the honors of signing the MOU between WIPS TC and IG drone. I now humbly request all the dignitaries to please come forward for a picture. Thank you all. Moving on to the esteemed guest, Shivam Dash, co-founder and CMO, IG Drones. Mr. Dash holds an MBA degree from IIM Sambalpur. His strong suits include sales, marketing, business development, and human resource management. I humbly request you, sir, to please enlighten us about drone technology and its future ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, thank you so much, sir, just to invite us and start a new initiation. Thank you, Uday, sir. Just like your mentors, you always there to support us and connect to the right. Thank you so much, sir. We are looking something too big coming up with voices. Yeah, definitely, sir. Would like to be. Sir, first of all, I want to interact with the students actually. So, okay. Definitely. Yes. My name is Shubham. I am the co-founder in IG Drone. So basically, my particular role in a company is to be taking care of all revenue part. So I am overall taking care of this revenue and even of the R&D. So before start into the presentations, I would like to be tell a brief story about what are the story behind to start a IG Drone. So before that, me basically completed my education, BTech from BSISUT. It is one of the Odisha's oldest engineering college, which is a global alumni base of 30,000. After that, I am completing my MBA from IIM Sambalpur under the supervision of Mahadev Jaiswal sir, director, who is always to be a mentor and always help me to be taking a career in my entrepreneurship. Yes, thank you, sir. Before starting up, एक छोटा सा स्टोरी है एक छोटे से गांव से जो ओडिशा के संबलपुर में आता है, जहाँ पे होप यू ऑल नोज दैट वेर इज हीराकुड डैम, राइट. सो इट इज़ ऑफ द वन ऑफ द ओल्डेस्ट एंड लॉन्गेस्ट डैम इन एशिया. सो ये स्टोरी वहीं से स्टार्ट हुई थी. द फर्स्ट डे इन माई कॉलेज इट वॉज लाइक कि अभी तो जो चाहते थे बीटेक पढ़ना, एडमिशन तो मिल गया, अभी फिर आगे क्या करना है सोचना है. तो फर्स्ट डे इन माई कॉलेज इट वॉज लाइक मेट माई VCs इज अ माजी सर. सो उनसे मैंने मिलने गया था कि सब थैंक यू सो मच फॉर सिलेक्टिंग मी टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस. सो आफ्टर हैविंग अ 1 year, सो इट वॉज लाइक एवरी वन वॉज रश इन टू दिस द 4-year डिग्री की अच्छे से पढ़ाई करना है, देन विल गो फॉर द कॉर्पोरेट वन एंड देन हैव ए गुड करियर इन द जॉब प्रोफाइल. सो ड्यूरिंग द फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ माई यूनिवर्सिटीज, सो because I was a person into like always looking for the what is startup entrepreneurship, and Modi ji just came with a new ecosystem that अब इंडिया को बढ़ाना है इकोनॉमी के साथ और हमें स्टार्टअप को आगे लाना है. So I was being into like very enthusiastic about the space, aerospace industries. So we were just look into it कि इंडिया का स्पेस इंडस्ट्री by the time of 2000, it is I'm talking about 2014. So sorry 2013. So उस टाइम पे इंडिया का स्पेस इंडस्ट्री वॉज नॉट इंटू बीइंग इंटू लॉ, आई मीन दैट लेवल ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर्स पॉलिसी. इट वॉज नॉट लाइक गेटिंग सपोर्टेड फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट फ्रॉम द अर्लियर्स. सो द स्पेस इंडस्ट्री वॉज इट इज़ लाइक कि हाँ कुछ तो बन रहा है, कुछ तो चल रहा है, बट करना चाहिए, नॉट इंटू मच. So after that, as I found in internet that ISRO was looking for a solution that is for basically the satellite which helps to having the water volume analysis of any big dam. So what was found there? So I thought of that, कि something has to be there, we need to be start with it. So before, because as belongs to Odisha, so it was very difficult to reach out to the ISRO scientist and to have a brainstorming there. They said, we have this idea and we can be part of your challenges. So what we would do actually, somehow I am tried a lot to being with my partner, being with that my CEO is not here, that Bodhi ji and Om ji, both are these my co-partners who were there in my university. So they were basically came into this idea. So what they are trying actually, so we tried to reach out to the ISRO scientists to give a solution on that. That we have sir, whatever the problem you are having, we have a solution of that. But the ISRO scientists, it was always like that. इंडिया में यही होता है कि अभी तुम पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दो, ये सब चीज़ें इतना easy से नहीं होता, it take lot of investment. तो then we thought of कि कहीं से कहीं ना तो बिना mentors के साथ हो नहीं सकता, because हमने बस जो basics पढ़े हुए थे schools के time पे physics, chemistry and all. So we thought of that कि अभी इसको किया कैसे जाता है. तो me along with the 40 size of students from a BSISUT will search about 2000 scientists across world. बस यही mentorship लेने के लिए कि हम इस टेक्नोलॉजी को कैसे बनाएंगे, इसका R&D कैसे करवाएंगे, इसका डिज़ाइन कैसे लेके आएंगे, इसका सोल्यूशन कैसे लेके आएंगे. And you not believe sir, out of 2000, the whole 2000 scientist was very much interested to support just because कि हम युवा थे, and they were very much interested, they were very much excited to know that कि ओडिशा से एक छोटे से जगह से आने वाले 40 छात्रों में वो विजन है कि वो एक सोल्यूशन लेके आएंगे, एंड वी आर द पीपल वो कम इनटू दिस हेल्प देम आउट. आउट ऑफ देम 1500 has come out to help us and mentoring us, and finally we have built our Asia's first student satellite VSLV in Hirakud Dam just to measure the volumetric analysis of the Hirakud Dam. So the main story was started there, sir, because हमने पूरा project submit किया. We went to धर्मेंद्र sir, told him about it कि सर हमने ये डिज़ाइन रेडी कर दिया है, हमें प्रधानमंत्री जी से मिलना है रिगार्डिंग दिस. उन्हें बताना है कि हमने एक कॉस्ट फिजिबल वे से जस्ट विद स्पेंडिंग ऑफ 5 लाख रुपीस, जिसका प्रोजेक्ट साइज इसरो से एस्टिमेशन हुआ था एटलीस्ट टू बी स्पेंड 100 करोड़ टू डेवलप दिस. तो सर ने बताया कि तुम ऐसा क्या कर लिए हो कि तुम्हें उनके पास जाना है, यू फर्स्ट पिच मी आउट. हमने उन्हें पिच किया and sir was the first person who connected us to the PM Modi, and we got recognized from the Modi ji that we have inaugurated the first Asia student satellite. So after that the whole ISRO team was very surprised कि अब मोदी सर ने मन की बात में इनके बारे में बताया गया है तो we have to be visit. कहीं इन्होंने एक वीडियो बना के तो बस सबमिट नहीं कर दिया, उसको बता रहे हैं कि चीज़ें कि इन्होंने काफ़ी कुछ काम किया हुआ है. The out of that 40 scientists from ISRO has visited our university just to check how we have done, where is our R&D lab, and how we have been able to achieve in a short period of time. When they came to see, the first thing was यही था कि हमने एक छोटा सा घर में अपना मिसाइल जहाँ बनाया था, we first took him to the lab कि सर ये हमारा lab है. The whole scientist team was very surprised कि without any propulsion system, without any aerodynamics, without any good R&D team, how this thing has been happened. They took around more than 70 hours of interview. 40 स्टूडेंट को बिठा के ना खाना ना पीना रेगुलरली इंटरव्यू करवाया कि कितना इनका टेक्नोलॉजी में डीप नॉलेज एनालिसिस है. आफ्टर हैविंग अ 16 hours of interview of each and every student, again I had to be seated for another 7 hours just to explain the whole process with the confidence of it. So after they got to know that, no, finally we have done it, so they have hand over the project to the ISRO, and currently the project has been run with the name of ISRO BSLV, and we got a first India's Innovation and Space Lab in BSSOT. So this is how the youth and the startup innovation culture has changed and drive the ecosystem to boost the space economy. आज के डेट पे the space economy is very structured. The Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, is very thankful to them that he has invested a lot of money there. The next vision is to be improve and increase the technologies, R&D infrastructures in-house in ISRO. So after that, the closest domain was drone. So after completing like the 4 years, the project was overall, we are part of that 4 years. After completing of this 4 years, now it comes to the everyone runs for the placement, and I was run for an order from the Aditya Birla, Lapanga. That is for the first drone volumetric analysis, and that has been recognized again from the Aditya Birla in the central team in Bombay. And the project has been again taken over, and again we got R&D funded of 15 lakhs rupees from the Aditya Birla with a work order value of 20 lakh rupees. So now the time has come to be कि सब बोलते थे कि ओडिया बस R&D कर सकते हैं, धंधा नहीं बना सकते. टू बी वेरी टिपिकल वर्ड इन गुजरात सर. तो हमने सर प्रूव किया, हमें थोड़ा विश्वास हुआ खुद के ऊपर कि हम भी बिजनेस बना सकते हैं. लेट्स डू बिजनेस रादर देन रन फॉर एनी कॉर्पोरेट जॉब. तो वी मूव टू द गुजरात एट द टाइम सर. सो गुजरात गए तो इकोसिस्टम पे वी लर्न मोर अबाउट हाउ टू बिल्ड अ बिजनेस, हाउ टू बिल्ड स्टार्टअप, हाउ टू मेक ए टीम. So the most important thing was to make a team. So out of that 5 people, me along with my co-founder, CEO Bodhi sir, along with my founders Om Prakash Das, along with my colleagues Sambit, and along with my colleagues KC Zhao. So we founded a company in 2018 from Gujarat, and right away from today, we are the leading manufacturer in India, having a presence in global, having a presence in Dubai, and the next financially we are targeting to be covered to the South African and US countries. So we have an employee size of 300 employees in our company. So I would like to have some revolutions, how we have changed the mindset of this revolution, how the technology has helped to get a transformations from a rural sector to an urban sector. Sunil, please help me to change the slide.
I am Shreyas Rao, and I am on a journey across India to meet people who are doing some incredible things with 5G. I'm flying this drone 1,500 kilometers away from me, and it's all possible because of this guy.
Hi, my name is Bodhi, and I have created this 5G-enabled drone.
Bodhi belongs to a small village of Odisha where he saw challenges of farming firsthand.
A farmer in US yields more productivity than a farmer in India per hectare.
And the difference between them is adoption to technology. They developed a 5G drone and started introducing this modern technology to the farmers.
Mobile phone माध्यमरे को drone टिका में उड़ाई परिया. Ever since 5G launched in India, we have already upskilled 10,000 farmers. So now this drone is connected to the 5G network and you can control this drone from anywhere.
I'm so privileged to be witnessing this.
Today farmers are using 5G drones to map their agricultural land, to spray fertilizers just with the comfort of sitting from their home.
Meeting Bodhi, I learned that on one hand, 5G can create virtual realities, but on other, it can also bring real changes with innovations like this. This is Shreyas with Bodhi in the fields of Odisha, ready for another flight. See you soon.
So it is first India's 5G drones, currently inaugurated by Honorable Railway Minister Vaishnav sir. So it is tied with Airtel. So we are mapping the whole country through our 5G enabled drones, and it is to be like in our operation mode, and we are being exporting to the Russian government currently. So it is a big revolution from because everyone knows that having a 5G network, but nobody knows how to use the 5G technology with this new cutting edge product. So drones is the first where the industries, telecom industries wanted to have a 5G enabled drone. So ये बस इतना है कि कोई भी drones पे हमने एक develop किया nano technology, that technology can be inserted with any drones and वो पूरा 5G drones बन जाएगा. Nothing to be any new technology, the cheapest and the cost effective technologies. So this is our portfolio, working with 12,000 kilometer power lines, 11,000 kilometers roadways, 1,500 of railways we are working. Across India we are having 7 offices, headquartered in Noida. So this is basically the industries what we are currently working in, and the power line, solar, bridge inspection, river mapping, disaster response, railway survey, smart inspection, land survey, and mine surveys. So all our industry, we are having more than 450 industrial clients across India, having a ARC of at least worth of more than 1 year from each company. So let me have a brief overview about the product range. This is basically our enterprise drone product. The first one is the IG Skyhug, that is basically used in the defense industries. That is basically used for the long range, and it is used now in all borders area. You can take about the Firozpur Kent, you take about the Leh Ladakh. So all borders area, it is located there. So it is surveillance. The surveillance capacity of the particular drones is 3 hours. So it is like 10 drones parallelly has been deployed, and all 10s are connected in a one platform. And the whole borders area has been covered under him, and the one command center is in Delhi. They will get an idea about it. They will get a direct feed from this command center, and they have look into what are the situations going on. So all our troops are currently doing it. Please go. Yes, so let's come into the center of excellence actually. So what basically we are doing actually, we are setting up the center of excellence in universities. So our plan is to be like trained at least 10 million youth for this year, and by 2030 it is at least to be 50 million to be by 2030. Just because the drone industry is growing very rapidly with a CAGR of more than 12 to 13% in a year. So the major focus is to be skilling the students, skilling all drone pilots, giving them certifications, having the infrastructures of COE, and also train them, also doing some FDP program as well, faculty development program as well, and also helping the industry to grow from a old traditional structure to a new technology development. So this is our recent achievement. Just previous year only, my founders have interacted with Honorable Prime Minister Modi sir. He has inaugurated our India's first drone simulator that is made in India, जो आत्मनिर्भर भारत के ऊपर हम अपना पूरा जो in-house systems है उसको develop कर रहे हैं. So again it is like the 5G one, as I told you earlier as well. So it has been already inaugurated, and we have also present every year in GITEX Global. So GITEX Global is the World Trade Centers where around more than 100 countries, the companies are there. More than 1,000 companies have been participate there. And out of India only the 2 companies selected. Along with us, one of the AI technology companies there. So it is a big achievement for IG drones at the time. So again, this year we are going to be exhibit and we have already selected for our 5G capable drone. This is just industrial base, just to after helping them on skilling them, then we'll definitely helping them on particular industrial companies where they can able to get their job, they can experience there, they can fly it, and they're definitely good infrastructure, good working environment to take their career. So this is our partners. So we are very closely working with NHDCs and FICCI. We are partner of NHDCs. Currently we have launched a very short-term courses, that is 10 hours of course in a regional language. That is going to be first time in India, what NHDC has to be pitched about. Because nobody has launched the regional language courses. So it is all in Odia, but we are in a near state, we have been keeping on in all languages. All, whatever the languages available, all languages it is coming on the short-term 10 hours courses. So the whole systems, like the whole rural people, the students who would like to know about the drones, they can have get through the videos and they can get to know that what are the basic things and fundamentals required to know to start a career in drones. So this is some of the prominent projects what we have done across India. So we have already recognized multiple times from Honorable Prime Minister regarding our works, because we are always doing a tremendous job, tremendous work. It is one of the India's longest expressway. It's connecting the China border, the Purvanchal Express Highway. So the river length is some around 13.5 kilometers. So it is the longest one actually. So again, why it is required of 5G enabled drones? What are the major differences between the 4G and 5G? If we talk about the 5G connectivity, it's required a lot because when it comes to the data quality and when it comes to the data speed of that, it's required that technology has to be very robust within the generations. Because sometimes what happens actually, the 4G technology is not able to give a real fit to the industries and the industrial bodies what required it. So it's really required of 5G to be getting into place and make the countries into the new R&D systems which required to help a very close way of technology to implement in India to make it forward in the technology space. So this is base of this, what kind of service, what are the spectrums and all required, what is the data rate required, all this brief of involvement into the stadium part is there. So it is, we have to be the data traffic part, how to we handle the UTM. So it is basically the space people can definitely understand about it, how the spectrum has worked very closely. So we'll take to how this drone technology has changed the revolutionized the rural part of the country. So basically what happened actually, as we have a portfolio and transmission line, what happened actually earlier in the transmission project, if a particular tower is there, someone has to be climb the towers and do the analysis of it. That is a risk part of a life. Because once the high voltage has been infected, the person is landed in the ground. So what we have done actually, we have introduced the technology just to do the survey and the analysis of the particular towers within 30 minutes with risk-free. So that is how the industry has changed actually through the drones technology. Because the industry earlier was not into using technology, not into that effective what the industry required it, and it took a lot of time to cover it. So how the major thing is there actually, how these new technologies and the cutting in technology is always helping the industry. Because earlier also technology was there, but now why it is always required and why people are talking about more about technology. Just because the thing is there actually, earlier the system which has been developed, it was not an ecosystem to be part of it. But nowadays the ecosystem has been supported by a lot of mentors and government and ministries. So that's why it is like it is a time to be help the industries with the minimizations of their load, minimization of their problems, and get it overcome with the new end way which is required to develop in a particular and recent performance. So this is some of the project we have working more than 100 ITIs across India. So this is some students which has been developed the drones, robotics. So basically they are building drones. So we have support him on how to get educated in a drones, how to do R&D. So all support has been done by IG drones only. So we are having our own drone simulator that has been also developed by our ITI students only. It is basically from Bhubaneswar only, and one ITI is also there in Gujarat. It is from Kutch only. So the major part is how we have changed from dust and dirt to drone and dignity. So it is like people always, what we called actually they are backbone of our country. So people always think that these people are not able to do anything. And there was a hype in the industry that the drone space, aerospace, always, if you talk about the mindset of our country, that all people think that it is only for the high class people, not for any rural class of people. So the people who were, about to sell the courses in 1 lakh, 2 lakh, whatever the amount they can charge, they can thought of that it can only target to the high-end class people, and we will sell it on that. So we thought of to become with a free courses for them, just to revolutionize the whole rural part, जिनका तनख्वाह 200 रुपया भी नहीं था, आज के डेट पे they are getting job in a corporate and getting salaried of 30,000 minimum. So how we have revolutionized the students of the rural part of this country. So this is how IG drones helping the whole countries on developing the technologies, having center of excellence, scaling them, and all kind of support, education required, we were providing it. So thank you so much for having me opportunity to showcase what we are doing actually. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. I, on behalf of WIPS TC, extend our heartfelt gratitude for your presence and the willingness to collaborate with us. Your expertise, innovation, and passion for excellence are truly inspiring, and we look forward to a fruitful partnership ahead. Thank you, Chairman, sir, esteemed members of Board of Management, Shri Uday Birje ji, Shri Shivam Das ji, and Shri Sunil Kumar Paswan ji, for your invaluable contribution and for joining us for this momentous occasion. Your leadership, vision, and commitment to excellence has laid the foundation for the partnership, and we are truly honored to have you with us today. Thank you once again. The room is now open for interaction.
No, yes, I have a mic. Yeah, thank you.
So students, if you have your the stage is open, you can have your interaction, first-hand interaction with such innovative entrepreneurs. You can learn from their experiences. So if you have any questions and queries or would like to know more about their journey, please ask questions. Thank you.
I think fantastic presentation. The kind of journey, it's a dream come true, I would say. As I said, I meet so many entrepreneurs, so many startups. I think this is a fantastic journey. So each of you should I would urge you to, at least ask a few questions and get your doubt clarified, not just about drone technology, but also the kind of entrepreneurial journey. They started this in their college. I think it's they were accepted by none other than ISRO, So request you to have some interactions, especially the ESL members. Kindly, use this opportunity. We will get, in the next couple of months, we will get their entire founding team to, maybe for deeper interactions. Please. Yep. Give him the... It's always a starting problem. So after the first question, I'm expecting at least more people. Yes.
Sir, from being a startup idea just in an ideation phase to being a proper startup, from making a complete huge team based on different technologies involved in this process, sir, how did you went through this all in your university only?
Your good name?
Sarthak.
Okay. Sarthak, see, during our universities, actually, see, the system was not robust at the time. Okay, now you have seen that there is a lot of open forum is there because of Startup India, Invest India is doing a lot of work, lot of things in entrepreneurship there. Even every district there is at least one CED is there, Center for Entrepreneurship and Development. So basically that program has been launched for this to having a give you education on this, how you have been start your journey from a prototype to build a finished product and get into the market, what are the commercialization and also with there. So I would suggest you to be get into being into this all this programs which is going on. Rest what are the things to be, because every month nowadays the Invest India, Startup India, Miti, whatever the startup program, the accelerator program has been going on. They are doing every month there are some events. So what happened actually, you are being in, if you wants to be being into this the programs and the challenges and the entrepreneurship program, so you will get to know the whole overall idea about it, the how to be get it done actually. Simple सा बात है कि चीज़ें पहले भी हम थोड़ा फैंसी लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं इसको कि प्रोटोटाइप ये सब चीज़ें, सिंपल सा बात है कि पहले भी ये बिजनेस ऐसे ही चल रहा था, बस स्टार्टअप का नाम दिया गया है. पहले फंडिंग का काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम होता था, बट आज के डेट में कैपिटल इज एवरीवेयर. आप किसी के पास, दो फैमिली किसी के पास भी जाओ, आप उन्हें बताओगे कि भाई तुम म्यूचुअल फंड की जगह इन्वेस्ट करना छोड़ के तुम स्टार्टअप पे इन्वेस्ट करो, दे आर रेडी टू गेट इनटू इट. वो सोचेंगे कि नहीं चलो बिजनेस पे करना है इन्वेस्ट. सो लेट्स इनटू इट डिट. सिंपल सा बात है कि हमें प्रोडक्ट बनाना है, कमर्शियलाइजेशन देखना है, मार्केट देखना है कि हाउ टू गेट इनटू द मार्केट, कंज्यूमर सर्वे करके उसको प्रोडक्ट में लॉन्च करना है. चीज़ें चले तो ठीक 6 महीने में, नहीं चले तो अगेन वी हैव टू बी वर्क ऑन अवर, बिकॉज एवरी आइडिया कैन बी रन, दस हैव टू बी थिंक दैट हाउ टू गेट इनटू द कस्टमर्स.
Sir, whenever we talk about any startup, every main point which comes to our mind is capital, like from where the capital would come to fund the startup. And sir, when we talk about your startup only, drones, when we say it, everyone thinks like it requires a huge amount of capital. So sir, did you went through like any incubation programs, or it was just you found sponsors for this?
No, definitely. We are also sponsors to the institute and universities as well. We have also running some programs as well with collaboration to the institute, like how someone is getting into the startup industry. Because now, if they seen there is around more than 120,000 startup entities registered across India. So it is a huge number. From 2000, if we talk about 2014 or 2015, it is there 120,000 is a huge number. Just because of that, the government is doing a lot of things, and being IG drones is a part of the government, because we have also signed a MOU with the MITI and also signed a MOU with incubations across India. So we are nurturing, and we are helping the students to be get into from prototype from the commercialization, also helping them on how to commercialize the product as well. So definitely very open to, if a part of that. Also we have some we have a team of Center of Excellence, so they are definitely helping how the all programs has been running and taking the good mindset and idea stage students to get into it.
And sir, my last question, sir, how did you learn all these technologies involved in this process, or it was just as a part of your curriculum, or you just went through any extracurricular knowledge for this?
It is, it is not a part of curriculum, neither it has been there before in NAP. But nowadays, my mentors, Ashnavi Vaishnav sir is there, who is doing a great work actually. So he is from core team. So मोदी जी ने उन्हें बुलाया हुआ था कि तुम इंडिया आके एयरटेल बिठाओ यहाँ पे, अटल टिंकरिंग लैब. सो अभी विजन है कि इंडिया का जो विजन अभी चल रहा है कि द टाइम वी हैड इन अ स्कूल फिजिक्स लैब्स, केमिस्ट्री लैब, व्हाई टू नॉट हैविंग द इनोवेशन लैब. So that is the vision of India is today now. So we don't have to be required any curriculum. We just required a passion, because everyone having idea, because India के youth के पास वो knowledge और वो talent है जो पूरे दुनिया में कहीं नहीं है. बोला जाता है कि अगर सत्या नडेला सर अगर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट छोड़ दें तो इंडिया के एक माइक्रोसॉफ्ट बन सकता है. दैट इज़ वेरी ट्रू. और वो इसी चीज़ को, इट इज़ द राइट टाइम विद द गवर्नमेंट विजन जो हमें वो बिल्ड करना है. वी डोंट रिक्वायर एनी थिंग्स टू बी देयर ऑन अवर करिकुलम. जस्ट टेक आउट विथ इट. कोई भी आप सही मेंटर को चूज करो, जैसे लाइक चेयरमैन सर, उदय सर, ऑल दे आर बैकग्राउंड फ्रॉम एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप बैकग्राउंड. सो दे आर इवन स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम समथिंग जीरो, एंड टुडे लाइक द होल अचीवमेंट इज जस्ट what you are saying. So it is like to be we just have to be take the right idea, you just into the market, you just have to be get into the incubation support, mentor support, all incubation there. If you talk about in Delhi, FITT is there. If you talk about Delhi, then Delhi ecosystem is also be readily available. So you can definitely associate with that, or else you can definitely connect to IG drones. We will definitely help you and connect with our incubation partner. We are running the incubations in DU, Delhi University as well. So we are very open to being a part of yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for asking the first set of questions. I think the most difficult to be the first. So, give him the mic. Sir, take the mic.
No, it's okay. The Infosys founder and chairman borrowed money from Sudha Krishnamurthy, 10 lakhs of rupees to begin with. Today, what Infosys is? You need to have original ideas of your own, nurture them, cultivate them, incubate them, show something which is new. And then the money will come, money will follow. Financial institutions will come. First you need to come out of the idea. You have yet to know the thought power, which I've been very emphatical about. You need to cultivate thought. You need to sit and meditate, contemplate, come out with new ideas, come out with original ideas. Like they grouped together 40 of them. 40 of them, now 40 of you will not put your heads together. The whole problem is that you don't want to put in your energy, you don't want to mull on an idea and come out with something new. Come out with some new, some new ideas, something very creative, something your own, which you can own. I say, this is my own technology. There are so many people who have done their own. Once you own it, then only financial will come. Finances will come. Now, Micron plant, semiconductor and chip plant, at a cost of 2.75 billion rupees, has been put up there. You know what the government's investment is? They're subsidized by $2 billion. 2.75 billion Micron plant. The private investment is only 75 and 2.75 billion. 2 खरब रुपया तो गवर्नमेंट ने दिया है सर, बाकी 75% उसमें से सर प्राइवेट पार्टी ने दिया है. तो आप लोग आइडियाज़ लाइए, वर्क करिए, लैब्स में जाइए, एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन करवाइए, अपने आइडियाज़ को खटा करके उसको नर्स करिए, इंक्यूबेट करिए, फिर कुछ बात हो. ये आप सब सोचें कि बना बनाया मलाई यहाँ से तैयार हो जाएगा और आप पुराने स्टील आइडियाज़ के ऊपर दोबारा काम करना शुरू करें. वी आर मोर रेपिटेशंस, वी आर नॉट ओरिजिनल थिंकर्स. Start thinking original. Start thinking very genuine, your own things, You be serious about it. You don't nibble with ideas. You die with an idea and create something. Let creativity manifest through you. And then only everything will get harmoniously arranged around you. गांधी जी बोलते थे जो साधना करता है, साधन स्वतः जुड़ जाते हैं. साधन तब जुड़ते हैं जब आप साधना करते हैं, स्वतः जुड़ जाते हैं, क्योंकि आपका जो गोल है वो प्योर है, प्रिस्टीन है, ओरिजिनल आइडिया है. धीरे 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 उसको बड़ा करते जाएंगे, एक्सपेंड करते जाएंगे एंड कीप do it as a teamwork. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, I'll tell you, you asked 3 questions. I want to summarize what Chairman Sir said and what Shivam, the responses that he gave to all your questions. First thing important you need to know is there is no better example or proof than IG drones for all the questions that you asked. They don't come from a rich family. All of them came from rural. But the most important is they had an idea of a problem that they had seen themselves. Okay? And another very important is the passion. I have seen people with passion doing wonders. I think that these two, if you have the fantastic innovative idea and the passion, you can do wonders. You can do better than Tesla, or you can do better than anybody in this world. These 2 things. Funding, yes, funding is not at all a problem. I see lot of people wanting to spend money. And he gave an example. I think you can go and convince a high net worth individual saying that why are you putting money in a mutual fund? Why don't you invest in my startup? I'll give you 20% stake or 10% stake or whatever. They will see the money multiplying in 5 years. So this is what it is. I think India, I have seen in 2014, there were only 400 startups. Because I come from the startup ecosystem of the world, of the country, Bangalore. Only 400 startups. In fact, less than that, I would say. Today, we have 1,20,000 startups. Okay? So next question, I think, yep. So give him the mic, please.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I just wanted to ask that what are the regulations implied by the government of India for using drones? Because right now, I believe that all drone usage is right now only restricted to military access. And sir, I believe that then if there are, like right now, it might not be in use. For example, the IT laws that right now have been implemented are they are not viable for the current technologies. They are outdated. So will there be regulations that have to be applied for the usage of commercial drones in India?
What's your good name?
My name is Tedasvi.
Okay. So see, actually, if you're seeing about the oscillated of technology, it is nothing there actually. There is not, if you talk about especially for the defense and military. Okay, earlier it was, there's a lot of restrictions and all this. But yeah, definitely nowadays, the military and defense is very open for these innovations, and particular for the drones technology. So what they are looking of like that, it should not be only the component should not be from the China. Otherwise, if it is from Indian component, then they are very open to have it, because already as the journey of already started to make India the manufacturing hub. So it is there to be. That's why we took around all defense, like General Aerospace, Boeing, Airbus, all are coming to India just to having a manufacturing unit with us and having a type to just to having the robust part of the policy to take it ahead. So it is like the defense and military, it is nowadays, if you've seen about, so they are being very much into this Indian technology, just they have already convinced with the startup ecosystem from India, who has already done a marvelous job in last 3 years into particular for the drone industry.
Sir, also I had a follow-up question. Sir, like you told us about China and Indian, you were comparing Indian and Chinese technologies. Generally, I have seen the trend that Chinese technologies are cheaper than Indian manufacturing. So, sir, like for example, right now you said that it was a budget of 5 lakhs that you made this drone in. Is it possible that the Chinese technologies could make it cheaper in their own versions? And is there a difference in the usage of Chinese and Indian technologies? Like, what are the differences, key differences?
See, that is like in terms of cheapest, if you talk about today with China, then definitely we are able to compete with them. The prices, what they are building and supply to the countries. Even if India is having few also startup there who building the Indian drones and compete with the prices. Yeah, but it takes, I'm not tell you in all sectors, but some of the sectors is there. Like if you talk about drones, so it is somehow to be there, but within the next 10 years, definitely what we have vision about, to at least having some of our product which has been cheapest from China, and to the next 30 years, what we have vision for 2047, that's definitely we will overtake with the second economies and overall to be compete with the China price as well, because already the innovation system already started and it's required it.
Thank you so much, sir.
So Tejasvi, I just want to add beyond what Shivam said. You are aware of the Manipal hospitals. Manipal Hospital is the biggest hospital chain in the country. They even acquired a couple of Columbia Asia and a few other hospitals that I know in Bangalore. Do a Google search. Just last week, they announced that they are going to use drones for organ transportation from one place to another, because there is a limited time, right, for the organ transplants to happen. So just go to Google search on that. They will, you will find that. Also, I think the applications of drones is left to your imagination. I mentored a startup where they were using similar in the pharma sector to transport life-saving drugs. Within, let's say we have a place in Bangalore called Tumkur. Tumkur is like Gurgaon, let's say, Delhi and Gurgaon. So if through the road, if you want to transport some, life-saving drugs, it will take you 2 hours. Use drones, it can reach you in 20 minutes or less than that. So it is left to your imagination in various sectors. No doubt defense is ahead of that. So more questions, please. Yep.
Hello. So, sir, my name is Sambhav, and I'm from IoT branch. So, my question is, in a business like yours, there are two main pillars. One is R&D and second is manufacturing or infrastructure. But the starting phase is prototyping and the R&D phase, obviously. So, I want to know about your R&D phase and your prototyping. You told about the lab and the initial steps. I want you describe the steps, how you proceeded.
If you talk about prototype, तो ये बस जुगाड़ होता है, right? कि कहीं से हमें बस जुगाड़ करना है, and ये हर entrepreneur का vision रहता, उसका way of structure रहता है initial day पे. So it is no R&D lab, no design as early stage of this startup. It is there कि कहाँ से, कौन से university से, कौन से mentor से, कौन से institute से help लेके जुगाड़ करके बस जोड़ना है. Then you will come to a phase like right phase को उसको pitch करना है चीज़ें कि what is there actually. So when you talk about the IoT, okay, it is pure into this, SaaS based, right? So
no, I'm from IIoT, Industrial Internet.
Okay, sorry, my mistake. So basically it is there actually that when it comes to this properly into the R&D, it is to be there like the initial days पे basically होता है कि you can having some minimum investment from your pocket and you can build it there. जो आज के डेट पे सिखाया जा रहा है हर स्टूडेंट्स को कि हाउ टू स्पेंड at least, minimum amount and how to get an output of maximum output. Because you don't, whether it is a plane, aircraft, whether it is a missile, whether it is a torpedo or submarine, anything is there. You don't require a big investment to show the prototype. You require only little investment on there. So in terms of industrial part also, if you talk about, so some research training part program is going on, which is totally freely available across the portals, and that help you. Also some of these grants also be there that you need to be look after it to get funded for your models what you want to be get into it.
Thank you, sir. And sir, one more thing. You told about the center of excellence of yours. So how can we connect with that?
You can definitely connect me, or Sunil is also here. So you can definitely connect Sunil as well. So he'll definitely connect to our teams, and you can definitely have access to our center of excellence.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
So I want to make a statement based on the last thing you asked. So I want to request, so we have signed a fantastic, I would say, very historic MOU between VIPSTC and IG Drones. Thanks to Chairman, Vice Chairman, and Deepali ji. I think this is a great landmark. Shivam, can you tell us what are the possibilities within the MOU? Though we will go beyond the MOU and collaborate. So can you just at least highlight few points what we can do within the MOU, and then our ambition is also to set up a drone center of excellence here with your collaboration. So give us a few highlights on what the MOU covers.
So definitely, sir, when it comes to drones, actually, it is not about the only drone technology. It is the involvement of AI technology, ML technology, also involvement of GIS, also involvement of computing technology as well. So it is like, sir, the overview, if you talk about, then we are not skilling the students to build a drones. We are skilling the student from whole 360-degree perspective. That's required here actually. Because if you're building aerodynamics, it is about like indirectly there is multiple technology platform has also be there where you train yourself. all these tools, because it is also their part of their actually, like if you talk about today the Dazzle system, if you talk about the CAD design softwares also. So all the softwares having help you on behalf of making more and compatibles of any design actually. So what we will do actually, apart from Center of Excellence as well, so we are definitely trained to our students actually how to be develop drones. Apart from that, also helping them on entrepreneurship programs as well. Some of the entrepreneurship programs helping them and skilling them, like how they will start a company, how they will make a prototype, what are the things they will get it, how they will connect with the industries, how they will get a mentors. So all support also we will definitely helping our student to groom on it. So.
Fantastic. So just to give you the highlights, what he said is, it is a holistic approach. I think it is not just about, designing a drone and making it fly or whatever. The drone, the various components of a drone, as you said, AI, ML, maybe in the future even quantum computing or, aerodynamics and various other aerospace-related technologies. So you get an exposure to the entire thing. Okay, and also how to make a prototype and then get trained on that. And most importantly, the reason he's here is to relate to their entrepreneurial journey. I think that is the bigger part. How they became successful in 5 years from 0 to 100 crores in such a technology. I think you'll get exposure to all that, but we will structure the collaboration, and we'll circulate it to the entire college through the e-cell that we have done. Thank you. I think that was very important. So I am just emphasizing here, Chairman has been saying that we need to go beyond the MOU. We can do a lot of things, especially being prominently based in Delhi. So we will explore how to take this forward.
Definitely,
thank you.
sir.
More questions, please. Yep. Yeah, here. Sorry, you raised your hand first. Give him the mic, please. Last question. Yeah.
Wants to ask a question.
Hello.
Yeah, last two questions, sir.
So definitely.
Good morning, sir. I created a drone last year just for my aerodynamic curiosity. And while creating a drone, like my purpose was just to learn it, but while learning about it, I got to know about army services, and when I got to know about it, like you said, the components. So when I bought the components, many of them were faulty, and my drone बहुत बार crash हुआ है. So I wanted to start a company like which create components. So how can I start it?
So what are you building now?
अभी तो the drone is created and it flies, but
so you are assembling it or?
It already assembled.
It already assembled.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you are into this components, right?
Stuff.
Supplying of components, right?
Yeah.
So what are your expertise? Like motors, propellers, gimbals. What are your expertise on?
I have expertise on motors, I would say, because I built a car also, robotic car.
Okay,
yeah,
that's nice. So definitely, start a company. It is like without registration, it is quite difficult to supply it. But what we are doing actually, if anyone is building any innovative product, so we associate with us, and we give a platform to sell their product. Okay, so on behalf of us, you will give the solution, and the IG drones will be helping you connect to the industry. So whether if you want to start a company, definitely I will give you a good mentorship on that, how you will start it and on. But being into the academics, you will not able to, register the company. So after your completions only you can start it. So the whole process is there, and I will definitely personally can guide you. My team will definitely guide you on that how to do it actually.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shubh. So the last question, because we have already one last question, sir. Huh? Yeah. So I think Sunil Kumar ji is, sir, Sunil Kumar, he is based in Delhi. Both are based in Delhi, but he is the education sector head. So.
Hello, sir. I'm Akshar Goyal from CSE branch. So I wanted to ask, when you started your project, it was more of a college project of yours, which you started because you identified a problem which ISRO stated, a problem which ISRO was trying to solve. So how did you get it from a college project to actually commercializing it and actually producing drones and getting into the business side of it? I want to ask the journey.
The journey is like, if you ask me, then यही था कि कुछ तो बनाना है, job पे थोड़ा नहीं जाना है, because I have seen lot of like Steve Jobs, I have seen Bill Gates, I have seen Ratan Tata sir, who I always admire him. So they have something come up with a product, those have changed the vision of the countries. So it is all about the journey started with just building a prototype to the journey what we have started. And for the next 5 years, we are going to be a unicorn company. We are filing IPO for the next 3 years. Okay, so it is a journey of having a passionate about the 5 founders who are dedicatedly working 24/7. Not any big financial support from family, only a vision and the vision for the country and the vision for the India's company to take it global. So that's how the journey has been started, and will be continuing and just being a part of a whole support systems.
And also you mentioned about providing a platform for the innovations. What type of innovations are you talking about?
Not getting you, pardon?
You just said, when Pulkit asked you a question, when he asked you a question, the guy who made a drone, you said you will be providing platforms to innovations.
Okay,
so,
platform in terms of that, just because a drone is a part of series of that, but we are not into the drones actually. We are building so many things. We are into satellite space. Also, we are building tanks as well. So we are more into it. So we are basically the R&D and defense company. So if you have any solution related to the industries, AI, drones, robotics, aerodynamics, defense, anything. So if you can connect me, and if I'm finding any kind of potential to that, and the large base of client we have, so definitely we will help you on take your solution to this client, and they will definitely accept it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. This was indeed a very useful, interactive, as well as a very informative session. I'm very sure that the students of our campus are highly motivated, and your
thank you so much, sir.
Your journey is very beautiful and very inspiring, and I'm sure we will soon someday see some of our students creating startups which are able to scale up to your level, and I'm sure you'd be available to mentor us and guide our students for the same. Thank you to Chairman sir for bringing us and exposing us to such a learned person. Thank you all. I request the E-Cell members to please come forward for a picture. The other students, please wait. Only the E-Cell members are requested to please come forward for a picture. The other students, please be seated in your respective places.